from one attorney. So that was pretty interesting to see the floodgates just open. But do my kids play sports? And if they do, what sports? Haley is a cheerleader. Haley is a cheerleader. And actually, you guys, we're going to be at, I don't even know the name of the place, but it's Battle of the Boardwalk. It's in Atlantic City for her next cheer competition on the 20th and the 21st. If anybody lives, around in the area, or I know we have a bunch of cheerleaders following us too. And so if you find us, we have pins that will be, we have our regular gym pins, and then we're going to have special Haley pins too, so to pin on the cheerleaders. Absolutely. I want. Already, there's a bunch of people coming in. Everyone's joining. Oh my goodness. I did cheer your rival. Like that was the name of your team or your gym, or your rival to what she does. Cheerleading, KK. Hi, Mrs. Bye-bye. How are you? Hi, Maytally. How are you? How is everyone? Hey, Tara, what are these people on here bashing you for? Someone reached out to me for support you. What do you mean? Someone reached out, like, crapping on you for supporting me? Because you're not the first, if that's the case. A lot of the doxing accounts, they see comments, people who support me in the comments, they'll message you, and harass you and try and get you to stop. So they have an ulterior motive to try and get me to get off TikTok, stop making videos, stop doing lives, whatever the case may be. They don't want me to have support in any way, shape, or form. So if somebody is bothering you, I would just block them and move on. That's just the best advice that I have. They're gonna do what they want to do. And usually when someone has something important to say, that's why so many people are trying to silence them. Why else would so many people want me not to be speaking if it wasn't important? Hi, Lala. Hi, Italy. I think I might have already said that one. Hi, Decorian. How are you? Where's Haley? Haley's in cheery now. How am I doing? I am actually in a little bit of pain right now, so that's another reason why I jumped on, because I just wanted to get my mind off of it. Anything to get my mind off of it. Let's see. I know, but like competitive or school? She does competitive cheer. She doesn't do school cheer. Her district actually didn't even have it until this year. Well, not for her age. It's new this year for her age in her district, but she was already doing competitive at that point. So not enough time to do both, that's for sure. How was the car? What do you mean? My car that was stolen? It's with the insurance company now. It was a mess. I didn't even want to touch it. I commented on somebody's comment that, like, I didn't even want to drive it home. Like, when they the cops left the car with me, and I was so disgusted by it. I couldn't even drive it back. So I had someone else drive it back, and then it sat where I am until my insurance agent got done her vacation. No one would help me, the insurance agent. No one wanted to come take the car. So I sat with it until she got back, and then they did finally come and get it. Corey, yeah, you blocked them. Just block them. Block them and ignore them. The more attention you give to them, the more they're gonna like that. Just ignore them. Can get an update on the car. Yeah. So Nikki, I hope you just heard me. Yeah. So, my stolen car is now with the insurance company. They finally came and got it. So, yeah. How old is she? How old is Haley? Haley is 10. She is 10 years old. She doesn't look it, I know. She doesn't look she looks a lot younger than she is in those videos as well, and she's older than people think, and they make a lot of comments about how articulate she is, and I put all those things in her head, because a kid that age wouldn't talk like that, but she's older than people think, and it's really funny. So, just all the things that people don't know and the assumptions that they make, and, it's your girl, what happened? What do you mean, what happened? In what capacity? Because there's several different issues going on here. Started with a couple, and it just escalated from there. So, one being resolved, my car was stolen, and that's now resolved, but, let's see. Oh my god, my car was stolen? Yeah, trust me. There's a video on here if you haven't seen it. You can go in. I videoed real quick, a very short video of our reaction of when we walked up and the car was gone. Like when we were in the mall parking lot and the car just wasn't there. And that's a lot to take in. Didn't you buy a new car the day before your car was found? So you're driving a safe car now? Yes, I am. So, I got this on the 19th, and I left the dealership at like 4 p.m. and then got a call at like 8:30 the next morning from the police saying they found my car, and I'm like, you've got to be shitting me. Like, you've got to be shitting me. But, like, I can't imagine keeping it after I saw it and not knowing where it's been, what went on in it, even if it was, like, detailed or something. I don't know. Just the idea, and I would have to have a mechanic look over it and everything to make sure, like, they hadn't done something to it. I mean, there was a lot of things that went into it, and then I'm sure the dealership would have given me I would guess. I can't say that I don't know. And I don't know what the rules are for returning a car. So I'm sure they wouldn't be happy about that either. So it is what it is. Let's see. Maxney says, we are the best. You guys are the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. What part of Jersey did this happen in? Well, I live in South Jersey, and the car was stolen at the Trail Mall. If you're familiar with that, a lot of people are in this area. It's a very popular mall. It's a very big mall. Why did your child go to the police? So when you see those exchanges Those exchanges are at the police department because I have a final restraining order on Bio Dad. So that's like, he couldn't come within X amount of whatever the distance is from where I live, and vice versa. The same thing actually applies to me too. Not like I ever would want to go anywhere near him, but the same thing does actually apply to the other person too. So you have to meet at a mutual place, and that would be the police station. Plus, I also wanted it documented. So that's why we're at the police station. What happened to Donald? Tell me now. I don't even know who Donald is. I might have had an Uncle Donald, and he died, like, a really long time ago, I think. But otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you and your daughter? Okay. So we are living in a hotel at the moment. Very much looking forward to getting out. All of our things are in a storage unit. They were removed from the home that we were living in illegally by the landlord. A judge actually ordered our things back to us on November 14th. They ordered them to give us the address. Thank you for the rose. Ordered them to give me the address of the storage unit and access to it immediately. They did not comply with that order. And so we are still going round and round and not having any of our things. And it's not right. So, you know, when you ask us if we're okay, we are in a safe spot. But obviously we have our up and down days, and me dealing with court and an attorney that's just, all he wants to do is see me in jail and be as mean as possible. So, so, where's your daughter? She is in cheer right now. Bead Brackets asks, she is in cheer. Lexi Locks, you're in Marlton. Scary to hear. Yeah. So when I was living in Morristown, actually, since you're in Marlton, you'll find this really scary. There were a lot of people, like, on my Ring. I would get Ring notifications, just cars getting stolen left and right, like people leaving the cars unlocked, and cars getting stolen right out of the driveway, right off the street in front of their house. And so the crime has risen substantially around here. What type of car did I get? I had a, where did that go? So I had a Ford Edge, and two of my girlfriends had been T-boned in Edge in the first place, and so my other girlfriend, she got T-boned in an Equinox. So I actually got a Chevy Equinox. So the price was just definitely right, and the Edge is way overpriced. Like, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it. I really don't know. Yeah. User says, 722 says, I love your TikToks. Thank you. Says you guys are did I go up too far? The Hoods asks me why my child is not with me. She is with me. wouldn't you have to pay storage fees to retrieve your stuff? No. When someone removes your stuff illegally, then no, you don't have to pay the storage fees. They're responsible for it. So the judge actually ruled that he was going to be responsible for, that he had already paid out the moving fees, but I'm not responsible for paying him back, and he's responsible to pay for the storage and pay for moving them to wherever I delegate them to be moved to. So that was what was ordered back on November 14th. So no. Why did the little girl flip like that on the video? So if you go through my videos on my page, there's how it all started. It starts with our story part 1, and if you go through part 7, I have to make part 8. I know I keep saying it. I say it like every single day. You'll get the idea of why and what was happening and what caused that. Oh, lost connection. Now I have it back. Let's see. Alexis, it's been happening so much lately. Yeah, it's been happening a lot. People just walking around, like trying to open doors, see what they can pull out of people's cars. Yeah, just like. Lynette says, I wish y'all lived close to me. Me and my daughter would accept y'all with welcome arms. Aw, thank you, Lynette. That's so sweet. Aw. Yeah, we're in good old Jersey. Olivia. Oh, cheer practice. You guys are answering each other. So let's see. I think I got to the bottom there. I never knew why she got taken by the police in one of your videos. So, she wasn't taken from the jump, and so you're watching play out the problems that ensued prior to that visitation happening. And it was, I expected it to be bad, but I didn't expect it to be the way it was. Well, because I never dreamed that she would be screaming at me, and like that was just crazy. So no, the police did not take her. There is that video where there's police like trying to negotiate with her to go. I mean, you're negotiating with a 6-year-old, really? I don't think it's appropriate, and it's a civil case, and cops aren't supposed to get involved in civil cases. So, personally, I don't think it was appropriate, and there should have been some repercussions. Hudpup says, I hope that you and your daughter are going to be okay. Same. We've been in the hotel since September. So, you know, it'll be, what, October, November, December, January, almost 4. So, yeah. Let's see. Hola, Zachariah, how are you? Yo, it's your boy. Asked, do you still have your daughter with you? I do. I do have her. Let's see. I already answered that question. Oh my goodness. Trying my Fiji. For some reason, when I'm in pain, the Fiji helps so much. I've heard like some people agree with me. Heard a variety of different things about Fiji, but helps me a lot. I miss story for you. Have her back. My daughter is 20 and mentally messed up now. It's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. That is the system, and that's what we need to work on fixing. And the judges, they don't care. They don't give a shit. They just want to come sit on the bench, just rule whatever and go home. They truly do. And it's in their favor to cause more problems, actually, because the more problems that the child's having, the family's having, the more they're having to come back to court, then their buddies, the lawyers who, you know, obviously they were previously an attorney, they're all buddies. It's a good old boys club, and the more they bring them back to court, the more money that their buddies are making. And you don't think that there's kickbacks? Please. Everybody's getting paid. Says tell her I said hi. I will. See kids like this. I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, I feel so bad for Haley. Let's see. Second. Seems like I don't have that great of internet here. Mute. Okay. Don't worry, Jessica, I just muted her. Don't worry about it. Let's see. How long do you need to stay in the hotel? Well, I mean, hopefully not that much longer. I mean, I need our stuff back. There's no point in, you know, renting an apartment, renting a house, whatever the case may be, because where are we going to sleep? On the floor? Like, and I'm going to still have to go out and buy new comforters and new pots and pans and all that stuff, and it doesn't make any sense. So the sooner that the judge, orders our things back to us, then I can start then making decisions. Let's see. Are you guys okay now, or is it still going? Which part of our lives is still going? As far as the house and everything, that's still going. We were lucky to get our cat back. They withheld our cat from us. Let's see. It just went up. Give me a chance. Keep fighting for your daughter. I'm always gonna fight for Haley and what's in Haley's best interests. Let's see. Do you ever feel safe? Thank you. What are they? Barbells? They're cute. Thank you. Do you ever feel safe when you do things by yourself? What do you mean? Just like everyday life? Thank you for the roses. I appreciate them. What's that? Oh, it's the hand holding the heart. There's so many like new and different ones, and I never know like what they are. I mean, it depends on the situation. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm always looking over my shoulder. I really do. Let's see. Yes, in everyday life. So, I mean, yes and no. I do not trust What time is it? Oh, she's still got. I don't trust the attorney and the landlord. I don't. They've done everything in their power to try and, like I said, have me jailed. Have tried to have Haley taken away. They're obviously withholding our stuff. They wouldn't even give, like, just Haley's things back. I mean, that's someone that's out to, I would say, out for more, in my own opinion. Oh, thanks for the panda. He's so cute. In my opinion, it's someone that's out for more, and you just never know. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Let's see. I just pray to God that you feel better. Thank you, Hudpup. I appreciate that. Thank you for the, is that a turkey? I think that's a turkey. They go away so quickly. When is your next court date to get your stuff back? It is 1/20. Rob you of everything. They did rob me of everything. Like, can you imagine everything that you have from the time that you're born till now? Like, things from, you know, multi-generational things, your kids' things. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. It actually comes with a jail sentence. I don't know if that'll be imposed, but it is part of the law. Let's see. Yeah, I was waiting for my mod to get home. Poor child has been through so much. I thank you for the roses. Has been through so much. I sure pray that she gets a break soon. Sending you prayers. Thank you. Yes, because so many people don't realize that what's happening is, thank you for the it looks like a red fanatic is what it looks like. Red Billy fanatic. It's hurting her. And nobody seems to care. Let's, you know, her name was not on, she was not a party to the case. She's not a party to the case. Doesn't matter whether she's a minor or she's not a minor. She's not a party to the case. Thank you for the rose. You locked her out of the house. You took all her stuff. So aside from me, you did steal all her stuff. Absolutely 110%. I love the panda. I think the panda is my favorite tonight. Thank you, Hudpup. Thank you, Hudpup. You guys are trying to kick people up. That's funny. Where's Haley? Haley's cheer. And daughter, so sad. I mean, at 5 years old. She was 5 in the first video and 6 in all the rest. So, yes. No child should have to go through that. Let's see. No, not this weekend. Next weekend. I think it's Mutt Lover. I think that's what it stands for. Not this weekend, but next weekend. It's a cheer competition. Otherwise, no, I wouldn't tell you where we're gonna be. But it's a cheer competition, and I know there's a lot of cheerleaders. Aw, that's so cute. there's a lot of cheerleaders that follow us, and so a lot of them have said they want to meet us or meet Haley. And my mom's going to tell everyone else. Wait, what? I missed that. You have to text that to me again because I didn't see it. It went away too fast. Thank you for the 2023. Cyberbullying is a real thing. It is very much a real thing. Thank you for the rose in the 2023. Molly says you're so beautiful. Thank you. I hate coming on here with my hair up, but like that's majority of my day. Oh, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I think okay. I'm looking for why someone just said that. That's interesting. Thank you for all the roses. Oh my goodness. Do you know Bobby and Katie? I don't know a Bobby and a Katie. Sorry. And from where, I wouldn't even know where to start. Thank you for the roses, you guys. Those videos and not have. Mark says if anyone can watch those videos and not have tears in your eyes, you are not human. And thank you for the pandas. I completely agree. Thank goodness I had my sunglasses on when it was happening. What happened, in what capacity. There's a couple different stories, and things that are going on, so, family courts is what happened to that little girl. That is correct. Of one of the cheer videos. What is my team? I don't know. That is your team? Is that what you mean? The team, the green team that's in one of the videos, is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure. There's a green team that was competing on the floor that I took like brief video of and put it in the video. Let's see. Oh, here we go. You don't have to say what happened when your daughter got taken out of the car. You guys all saw it. I think it speaks for itself. And if you are watching the How It All Started videos, you know, like, why. I think it's pretty definitive as to why that happened. And I want to do a video, like, specifically about, like, the kidnapping. I really do. And to, like, break it down for everybody. Once you have any kind of case, you're a meal ticket for revenue of the courts. Absolutely. And I don't know if you were on here yet when I said it, but I was saying how that the judges, they want everything to make things worse, because the more you're coming back to court, the more the attorneys are making money. It's a good old boys club, you know. Don't think that there's not kickbacks. There absolutely is. There's documentation of judges' houses being paid off. I mean, it's are you guys in a house yet, or we are still in the hotel? We're still in the hotel. We need our stuff back before I can even begin to make decisions in that direction, because we would have nothing. Her little voice was full of panic. I am so sad for her. Thank you. She was, and she was such a good sport. Like, what child that age could, like, and they shouldn't have to, and then they grow up faster, and she shouldn't have to, and now she's growing up even more faster, you know, with this whole thing with the house. I'm not sure. Let's see where we're at here. And my mod's answering questions, so I don't know what to answer because she's answering people's questions for me. I'm worried family courts might come back to the table. You never know, honestly. So, I mean, you never know. I don't think it would be in their best interest, because Haley's still gonna act the same way. She's still gonna have the same feelings. They haven't changed. And they just made it worse. Like, if it wasn't bad enough, they turned around and made it worse. So, not to mention, we have those videos now, and, you know, anything the court might have ever wanted to say and allege, like, oh, it's okay to go with grandma, everything's fine. Like, clearly it's not. Nobody should act like that. Never. Do you have family you can live with? I do not. I was raised by my grandparents, and they have passed away. Let's see. Do you have Haley? I do have Haley. I never did not have Haley. I hope, like, sometimes I'm reading those comments and I don't, people, I guess, some people just see one video and not the rest of them. So many of you, you know, obviously you follow it and you follow the story, or you've seen the multiple videos that, yes, I do have Haley. I've never not had Haley. It's been visitations and reunifications and all of that, and how they weren't successful and why, and how Dad Bio left the equation, you know, because he had to be incarcerated and move far away for a rehabilitation facility. So there are so many different facets in that, and that's not Haley's fault. It's not Haley's fault that he made the decisions that he did, and then he was out of her life for a long time. And then he moved to another state, didn't tell his probation officer, and then he was found violating his probation. And then that kept him basically on the run, for lack of a better word, on the run for another year, until, I think, I can't state this for a fact, but New Jersey was changing their laws in regards to bail, where you couldn't be able to be bailed out with money anymore. It was it's an equation as to whether or not you will show up for court or not. So I think he was a red flag, given that he wasn't showing up to court. He was on the run. He was living states away, and so I think he turned himself in, and that's when he finally was actually able to come back to New Jersey, and and begin to start seeing Haley. And a lot of that was pushed by his mother. I mean, he canceled reunification the day after Super Bowl. Why? I would totally guess that he was hungover. But I don't know that for a fact. I'm not saying that is fact. But I would say that was a good, educated guess. Let's see. I was too busy yapping on my own that I missed questions and stuff. Were you and Bio married? We were, unfortunately, but we were never legally married here in the States. And when I realized that and I told my attorney that, she ignored me. So we got married in the Bahamas, and then he stole both of the marriage certificates, and then I was already pregnant, and that was one of the only reasons why I married him. And I never filed it. It didn't even dawn on me. I was pregnant. I was so lost. Like, pregnancy is not for me. Totally not. Totally not. So it never got filed here. So we were never legally married here, so I was paying for divorce for someone I wasn't married to. Let's see. CNA can be answered, but you're watching all the videos first. I don't know. Yes, when you go watch all the videos, it explains it. It really does give a breakdown. So his mother and father are out of the picture because here in New Jersey, there really isn't grandparents' rights, and it was basically almost like a grandparents' rights case by proxy of his visitation. So without him, she can't see Haley, and if the court's gonna ban her from seeing Haley, I don't think then she'll pay for any legal stuff. Because personally, I think that's restraining order worthy, but. And also, I think if that ever happened, I honestly think that my TikTok family would make a huge stink of that. And a lot of times the court of public opinion can be stronger than our shitty ass system. Were the two together for a long time? We weren't, no. We were not. He was very charming, came from what appeared to be a good family and from a good town, and well off. The lies, I didn't find out the lies until it was too late. Yeah, my mod's right. It's hard. I know people come in and they want answers and everything, but I can't, explain the story over and over and over because it's boring for everyone else who's seen the videos and everything. I want to know what's current, what's going on right now. So, definitely go watch the videos. Bring some tissues with you. Probably. Before you go watch them. You could see how sad she was. She did not want to go. Absolutely not. She was petrified. Beautiful monster. You've seen all the videos. Good. Mentally though, she is okay. There is definitely a trauma there. And things that she does that is a direct result. And yeah. So Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Does she have? I don't know what that means. I don't know who you're talking to when you said that. I'm talking to my mod. Let's see. Hi, Catherine Wolf. How are you?